As I read chapters chapters 5 and chapter 6, chapter 15 jumped out the most just because we have to do our speech over it. So we have to learn about the four types of informative speeches, which have your objective speech, which you have an object in your hand, obviously, but it's anything visible that you can see. You have the process, which is a series of steps leading up to a specific result. That's what I'm going to be doing my speech on. Then you have the events, which is anything that's happened in the world, economics, government, or anything that's happened to you. Concepts. Your concepts could be like your belief, your theories on different things, the strange things that have happened. But when you come into giving speeches, you don't want to underestimate your audience on their knowledge of what you're speaking about, because you're not the only one that knows about what you're speaking about. So you don't want to talk to them like they're dumb, but you don't want to get too technical with it and just everything go over their head and they get nothing out of the speech. But in chapter 5, you want to be able to brainstorm. You want to get ideas, and if you're giving a speech, you want to have a broad goal. Or you're gonna have a specific purpose, which is gonna leave you to. You gotta have specific words. You don't want to be vague when you're giving your speech at all. And when you're giving a speech, you want to know your demographic. You want to know their age, gender, race, religion. You want to know everything about them so you don't step over boundaries. But then you don't want to stereotype when you're giving your speech. So just give me your thoughts about what you're doing your speech over, what you think about, you're brainstorming. What do you do when you brainstorm?